Alrighty, and with another setup percent finished, I just want to remind everyone once more, stay healthy, stay hydrated, and enjoy our next run.
Hi guys, it's me again! You hear my voice again, I hope you're not tired of it already. It's MoD366 or MoD for short. And we are playing Lunistice, Hana, Glitchless, any percent Glitchless Hana. Whatever, interchangeable. The words are interchangeable, I guess. Yeah, we are playing as the standard character Hana in this game. Let's just start this. So, usually we have an auto splitter. Time starts once we skip this this intro. So let's go. So messing up the first movement, classic. So this game has for Hana a double jump and a attack that she can do in mid-air, giving her basically a triple jump because we stay in mid-air for a bit longer. However, if we push jump and then attack in short succession, we do a boost jump, giving us extra height. That was not intended. This is never mentioned in the game that this exists. However, the dev, a Grumpy Fox, also known as a Deek64, or formerly known, wow, I never missed that jump, formerly known as Fruke, as a speedrunner. Yep, okay, fair. Let's do an easier route. Let's, this game hated me today already, so let's not force it. The dev is a former speedrunner himself, so he was like, yeah, this feels so good, I'll leave this in. And we're really grateful for that, because that allows for so many nice skips during this run. And yeah, it's always great when game devs consider speedrunners. So here we want to use this little platform to skip a bit. And with the time that's basically double what I usually take, we're through the first stage. That's even more than double what I usually take. Hey, as I said, the game hated me today anyway during practice, so I did not expect anything else. Over here, the game wants us to run around in circles, but we're saying, yeah, no, we have a boost jump. We can just skip most of that. And also here... Wow, okay. That's a way to miss that lamp that I haven't seen yet. Okay, that I've seen before.
Evie, what are you saying to what's happening on stream right now?
Oh yeah, I totally forgot to mention. Of course, I do have Evie as my co-commentator again. Not next to me, because this game does not allow for any pet the Evie incentive. I'm very sorry for that. But yeah, I need both of my hands on the controller at all times. So here we just, take the most optimal path so that we don't have to walk too long. Boost jump here, boost jump here. We do not want to destroy too many crystals or kill too many enemies, because when I just destroyed a crystal, you may have noticed a slight, let's call it lag in the game. That's intended to happen. However, yeah, that's slowing the game down a bit. It's not by much, but it does slow the game down, so we want to keep that to a minimum. I'm not very good at doing that, but, we try. We try. Okay. Yeah, I expected this to not run as well as I had hoped after my practice, and yep, the game shows me, yep, nope, you're not gonna get an easy run here, but hey, it's fine. It's a marathon run, we're here to have fun, right? Well, and to raise money for charity. So please get some donations in. I would really love to hear your donation messages. So now we're in stage 2, and each stage adds something to the game. In here it's those bouncy balls and these water bubbles that transfer us to some other place that we otherwise couldn't reach. And yeah, it's a really good game design decision, in my opinion, to not stuff everything into a single stage, but, you know, teach players bit by bit what the game can do, and then just have the last stages filled with basically everything. Also, out of these water bubbles, we want to jump before they reach the end, just because when you are automatically ejected, you jump way higher and just have to wait to land again. And yeah, that's just not intended. Also, those bouncy balls, if we don't have to use them, we don't want to, because again, you just jump way higher than you need to. So we tend to just skip them. Now in this stage, it really shows that the dev is a former speedrunner. Because this act of stage 2 has the first big shortcut, which is in here. Really tiny platforms, but they're positioned so that with a boost jump, after we figured out they exist, some boost jump skips were added into the game. And yeah, it's really lovely to see. So again, we would have to run up a spiral, but with these little platforms, we can just skip all that and just get up here way quicker. Okay. Great. Some more bouncy balls. Don't ask me how they float in midair, okay? At least not yet. I can talk about that later on, like in the very last stage. But for now, just accept what you see.
I mean, floating balls, very easy explanation.
No. We're not gonna go there. We are not gonna go there. But yeah, what you can also see is that most of the designs, or many of the designs, are very Asia and Japan oriented. I mean, you see the pagodas in the back. You see those torii gates, those Japanese shrine gates that work as checkpoints. Oh, really? I did not land on that umbrella. Okay, fine. I didn't need to. Game, you did not mess anything up with that. Anyways, yeah, those torii gates, they act as checkpoints, and each time we take a checkpoint, we regain 1 HP. Hana has 3 HP at the start of each act, and yeah, we do not want that to go to 0, basically. Now, stage 3. This stage adds grind rails that you know from like Sonic games, for example. Which, yeah, Sonic has greatly inspired this game. If you couldn't tell before. We're not quite as fast as that blue hedgehog, but, you know, we don't have to. We don't have to, because Hana the Tanuki is way cuter than Sonic. I'm sorry, but it's true. So here we have the grind rail, and a bumper at the end. That bumper... Okay, I landed on the smaller platform, that's fine. That bumper shoots us in a specific spot. However, we can change the trajectory of our jump when we just jump attack right after, or somewhere during that forced jump. So you can see here we jump. I pressed jump attack, it was off screen, but believe me, I pressed jump attack. And then I could just steer myself to the left, because that's where we needed to go. These green platforms here are boost platforms. And yeah, they make us run fast. Like Sonic. So yeah, even more Sonic references here. And yes, as long as we don't touch any ground that is not boosting us, then we just keep the boost through the air and through grind rails and stuff, which is kinda nice. But yeah, as soon as we touch ground, we lose all that boost and just have our normal run speed. Now then, here in Act 2 of Stage 3, there's a huge skip right at the start. I'm not going to attempt it because I never got it to work. However, right after that, there's another big skip when we just go to the right here and turn around. And another skip here. This one is well intended, and that first skip would have brought us to up here. So yeah, we lost like 10-ish seconds, maybe 15 seconds by not doing that. But as I said, I never got it to work for me. So let's just not do that. I missed that. Okay, yeah, that looked like it. So what we're doing here is, you see that big grind rail in the back? We could just run through that tunnel that we were in and, you know, grind that rail all the way around, or we can just jump around that tunnel and land further down the grind rail and just skip a bunch of it. It's not as tight as it looks, but, you know, as I said, the game hates me today. Doesn't want me to perform well. Oh, no. Come on, nice. Again, we just skipped a bunch of grind rails. Just because they're positioned in a way that we just can reach it with a simple jump. Easy as that. Here we can play some bowling, or just don't, because we don't want to kill enemies that we don't have to. And we get to my absolute nemesis. Which is Stage 4, Food Comfort. Now we're into rhythm platforming. Do you guys like rhythm platforming? Usually I do. Not in a speedrun though. Not in a speedrun, but hey, it is what it is. And yeah, also we have a really big skip here. Come on, give me that platform, thank you. Okay, so far so good. I should not have said that, but so far so good, I guess. Okay. Great, checkpoint. Awesome, that was the hardest part of this stage. At least for me. Oh, come on. Really? Okay. Whatever. That movement looked really bad, it was really bad, but it worked. I didn't die, so everything's good. And I missed the crystal. Okay, that's not a tight jump to do. What am I doing? Maybe it's the time of day and daylight savings time, and you know, I blame everything I can at this point. Okay, so here we just jump across some marshmallows. Well, I think they're rather dango than marshmallows, and some strawberries. To the finish. One reset here. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. Now, Act 2 of Food Comfort. This is the hard part. So, let's skip some platforming here. Nice. Okay. So far, so good. But this is the easy part. This is still the easy part in the beginning. No real issues here. Here we can just use the boost jump to gain a good amount of height with each jump. Nice. Okay, now if we look over here, these platforms are double time. And yeah, they killed so many of my runs. But today they want to... Well, in this run they want to behave. Not today. Not today. They did not behave today. But for this run they behave, and I'm very happy for that. And now we have... yeah, we have vertical platforms blocking my path. Because, yeah, platforms, you know, on the ground disappearing is not enough. No, we need platforms blocking my jump path. Because why not, right? Players loved it. Isn't that right? No? Oh, well. That's too bad. We have to live with it. Oh, yeah, I knew that would happen in the marathon. Yeah. So if your timing is not... Well, it doesn't even have to be good. Your timing does not have to be good. But if it's really bad, then what you just saw happens and these platforms just block your path. And they block it so much. Wow. Never happened on the blue one to me. That's interesting. Yeah, sure, I'll take that hit. So, usually when that happens, it's on the red, and when I manage to get past the red, the blue is free. But apparently it's not free if you pass the red too late. Anyway, that's good to know. We take that checkpoint. I usually skip it, but this skip right here hated me today as well. So, and if you miss that, you die. So yeah, quite a bit of safety that I usually wouldn't go for. Not even in a marathon, but you know, as I said, today my practice runs were not good. They were absolutely not good. All last week, practice was awesome. And today it was like all down the drain. Now we're in Forest Melancholy. And this, in my opinion, is the visual most pleasing stage. I really love the designs here. Wow. Wow, game. You really, really hate me today, huh? Okay. That's fair. That's fair. So some more grind rails here. We have some tree roots that grow in weird directions, but they're tree roots, so you know. These red mushrooms are basically bouncy balls in disguise, as you see here. We take them when we need them. We don't always need them. Now here we prepare for the next skip on these boost platforms. We go over here, jump over here. Oh, no. Oh, made it. Okay. That looked a bit too close for my liking, but it worked. And then we activate those roots there and just jump behind to where they will appear. Because again, grinding all the way around is slow, and we don't do slow in a speedrun, not even when the game hates you.
Do you have a moment, Mod?
Yeah, we do have a moment.
Alright, because we just had another donation coming in. We had $3.30 coming in from Zed with the comment of, "Hello, Mod. Good luck with the run. I know it's not $5, but will you pet the Eevee for me anyway?"
I can't reach it. I will at the end of the run. I promise.
I was about to say, how about a counter proposition, Zed? Would you be okay with a lovely audience sitting behind the runner coming forth and petting Eevee instead?
Oh, that's also a great idea. Please do that. So, what we want to do here is jump off this grind rail, because there's a... you know, we can just land further down on the grind rail, or just in that booster ring that we saw. And yeah, grinding around that tree in like, I think it's 4 circles or something, that's just really, really slow. I missed that jump, okay. Fine. At least I did not die, so it's okay. So what we want to do here is land to the left here and boost jump up here to not have to run around all the time. because Hana's little tanuki feet must hurt from all that running. But hey, we managed this stage, and let's see. So, Stage 5, Act 2 had a problem at the start with no music. Oh god, the music's still broken. Deke, could you please fix the music in this act? Thank you. No, it's supposed to be this way. However, since he gets rather angry reviews and stuff about the music here not playing, he puts it in every changelog that he fixed the music in Stage 5 too. And I really love that. It's a really good running gag. So, yeah. And there's also a reason why there's no music playing, and I will get to that. You may have seen at the start of this stage, there were 3 ways that we could have gone, and we went straight ahead. In theory, we have to go all 3 ways. In practice, we only need 2. Because on this first one, we, well, for one, we jump to the left once and just skip a bunch of running. And we can take a little shortcut to the first way that we would have gone if we go back here. I took that checkpoint because we reset to that checkpoint in a bit. We jump over here. We do not take the checkpoint because, you know, we want to reset to the one that I just activated. We jump over here. One more grind rail. And here we free a water droplet. And we reset to checkpoint. In the top right you can see 3 water droplets shown. And yeah, we need to collect 3 of them. 1 in every one of the 3 ways that we can go from the start. Now we've got 2. And now some music is playing, because each water droplet we collect adds 1 instrument to the background song. Really nice mechanic in my opinion. Really love the idea. So here we skip some of the bouncy mushrooms. We skip up here, nice, got the jump. Finally. We skip another bouncy mushroom because, you know, bouncing around is also a bit slow. And again, we do want to skip all of the checkpoints. Because again, once we reach this water droplet, we just want to reset to the checkpoint at the start, at the hub area. Because the one thing we need to do now is get into this water bubble that appeared by us collecting all the 3 water droplets. Awesome. Okay. Then we have 1 more grain rail here. Well, not 1 more, but 2 more. And then we have really... Oh yeah, we run a bit, and then we have really big bouncy mushrooms. These are big bouncy mushrooms. To bounce around on. Here we can again just skip a bit of the spiral. Jump around those enemies. And we are at the finish with just the 2 resets that are mandatory for this run, and I'm really happy about that because this act also likes to troll me a bit. Now we're going hiking because we have Wanderlust apparently. And it took me quite a while to figure out that you can just walk on these wooden planks. They look too small to walk on, but you can do that. So yeah, let's just, you know, take the direct route. And this stage, well, I mean, these are basically just booster platforms, so that's nothing really new added. The new stuff added here is grind rails that do not have any any bounce platforms at their end, so that you have to jump off of them yourself. The first time you see them, you will probably die, because you did not know that you need to jump off them on your own. But hey, well, that's not a way to die usually, because, you know, I just messed up the jump. Okay, don't at me. Yeah, sure, let's go the long way around. Whatever, doesn't take that much longer.
Happens to the best of us.
So please get this jump. What? Why is this jump not working, game? Why do you hate me today? Like, seriously, yes, I know I haven't run you seriously in quite a while, but you were so nice to me all week. Please. Okay. So, we skipped that platform on the left because, yeah, it's superfluous. Now then again, we abuse some boost jumps to just go up here without running all the way around. Same with here, just jump over obstacles and not go around them. That's faster, usually. And if they're not high enough to not boost jump over, then you just boost jump over. It's easy as that. And there we see the goal. Let's get in there. And breathe a bit. Before we go to Act 2.
Remember, chat, breathing kind of important.
Breathing is absolutely important, especially when hiking, because the air up on mountains is not as dense and rich as and oxygen rich as it is where you live. Except when you live up on a mountain, but you know, most people don't do that. So one thing I haven't really mentioned is all these paper cranes that we collect. They're basically just a collectible to denominate a ranking at the end of each act. And you need to collect all of them to unlock this wonderful golden outfit that Hana is wearing. So yeah, I may have gone and collected everything on a private... Oh, no. I messed up that jump. I needed to boost jump that to get that. Fortunately, I realized that early enough to save it. Now here, this feels so good that these boost platforms are just far enough apart that you can jump from one to the next without having to use the ones to the left or right. It just feels so good. Now then, here you're supposed to just jump around in a circle, but we just boost jump and skip the circle. Jump into these booster rings. And again, the fewer platforms you can use to traverse, the faster you are. Usually. Unless you fall down, then you skip too many. Also, can we talk about the background music? It's so amazing. I love the tracks. Now stage 7, the final stage. 2 more acts and we are at the moon. Well, we are in space. It's not just the moon, it's a whole bunch more planets. But yeah. And the moon introduces this purple ground. This purple ground does not stop our boost, but it does not give us boost if we were to stop it any other way. So if I were to just stop moving and lose my boost that way, then I would not get new boost on that purple platform.
Speaking of things, mind if I ask you a question?
Sure. Oh,
Well, obviously we're playing this game as Hana right now, but
Yes.
that makes me obviously assume that there are more characters, and I'm obviously just wondering what are the options and do they have like any huge differences in play?
Oh, they have massive differences in play. There are two, let's say, guest characters from other indie games. There's Tori from Tori 3D, and Toki from... I can't remember, I'm sorry. I haven't played much as Toki yet. Yeah, they do play differently. So, Tori is moves way faster, but does not have a double or triple jump, has only 1 HP and can't attack. So, you have to maneuver around your enemies, yeah, it's a bit tough. And Toki has a proper triple jump, but her attacks only attack in front of her and not all the way around like Hana's. That's what I gathered so far from playing her. There's also the character Axel from the, I guess, DLC Axel Coda, but I haven't played that yet, so I can't say much about that.
Alright, thanks for the info.
But yeah, every character plays differently. They also all have different collectibles. So Hana collects these paper cranes, and Tori and Toki collect different stuff. So it's a really good addition. It's not just, you know, you play the same game just with another skin, like, I don't know, early Super Mario Bros. Where Mario and Luigi just played the same. So yeah, absolutely great addition. And now for Moon Act 2, we basically visit every stage we've played before, just in reverse order. So here we start with mechanics from the Moon stage, and with visuals from the Moon stage. Now we're going over to the visuals and mechanics from Peak, with a proper long grind rail here, and these geysers trying to push us off. Now for the forest stage we have a big skip. So again, it's a grind rail that we are supposed to use, but yeah, we're just jumping to the end of the grind rail. Because we can, I guess. Skip around here a bit. Activate this grind rail in mid-air. That's the first time that happens in the entire game. So it was a bit of a shock when I saw that first, but you know, it's quite easy. And oh yeah, rhythm platforming, of course. Because of course, food comfort needs to make an appearance here as well, if we go through all the stages again. Okay, wonderful. Now we're at the amusement park again, with the water rails. Now at the end of this, we need to skip something. So let me just jump through here. Now we want to skip all of this land and jump right into this bubble. Doing this, we keep the boost that we had from the boost ring and can jump straight to the second umbrella, saving a little bit of time, but every bit counts in a speedrun, so... Okay, here I usually take that checkpoint just to be on the safe side, because there's one jump that is a bit iffy, which is right here, jumping onto this lamp. Jumping over here is really easy, and now we just need to jump onto this elevator. Oh no, it didn't take my jump input. Nah, that's elevator skip. If you just run into the elevator, it activates the checkpoint at the top of the elevator, and yeah, then you just fall down and die, and you get spawned at the top of the elevator and skip a like 15, 20-ish second elevator ride. So that's nice. And now, as soon as we hit this bubble and the screen fades to black, shortly after that is time, about now. Woo! And I made it underestimate. I did not expect that. I'm being honest, I did not expect to come out underestimate, but this game is timed IGT. That's why we have a auto splitter. Let's see, IGT is a 31:33. My PB is a 29 something. So I'm really happy with that time, to be honest. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. This was Lunistice, and we have some Prince action, some Prince of Persia action coming up. So yeah, I don't want to bore you anymore. Let's get into intermission to get that next run going. 5, 4,